Welcome to Floor Talk, something new that I'm trying out for everyone. This is going to be a little analysis of some of my favorite NFT projects. And today we're looking at Chris Dyers Galactic Gang. This is a really cool NFT profile pic style project. It was created last December. I was there for mint day. I minted my guys, and it's been a wild ride ever since. Of course, I have to say none of this is financial advice. This is purely my opinions and just meant for entertainment for anyone in the gang who's been watching, and maybe for anyone who's on the sidelines thinking about getting in. I'm going to talk a little bit about the floor. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the project's benefits, some of the events that are going on in the Discord. We've got a lot going on, a lot to cover today, so we'll just jump right into it. A little bit about me. My name is Cornman here in the Discord, and I've been with the gang since mint day. I was originally just a member of the gang, just a lowly fan of Chris Dyers' artwork, and I was pulled in to the NFT realm through this project. It was the first NFT project I ever minted, got me into it. I had been looking at a few other projects. Some musicians that I follow had put out some, and I guess the tipping point for me was when this project came out. I decided to jump in. And now, almost a year down the line, I'm a moderator in the Discord group. I've become great friends with a whole lot of members, and just had some pretty awesome experiences all year with the gang. So I felt like it would be fitting to do this little analysis, to talk about my favorite project, and to spread my opinions about everything, because I have quite a few. As you can see here, our floor price is sitting at just about 0.08, which is wild because we have had an incredible month here with the gang. Anyone who's not aware of the recent activity, somewhere around August 10th, I would say, we had 500 pieces that were owned by our biggest whale, who scooped them up earlier in the year. 500 pieces were put out on the floor for about 0.04 to 0.05, and it really disrupted progress with the floor going up, at least, because we were sitting at about 0.12 at that time, if memory recalls. So 500 pieces got put on the floor for a reduced price. Many members took advantage of that, and just last week, all 500 of those have been bought up. So the price of the floor has been steadily climbing back to a respectable area where it was before. Now, that's not all. The floor is fairly thin, in my opinion. You go up to 0.2, there's about maybe 30, and then from there it jumps very quickly to 0.3. There's almost nothing between 0.3 to 0.5 to 6 to 7, all the way up to 1 ETH. And there's only about 100 listings between 0.079 and 1 ETH out of 5,555. That's pretty awesome. Numbers. Yeah, 153 items listed out of 5,000. So there's 3% listed. We have 46% unique owners, so that's about half of the project. excuse my quick math, but basically that would say that most of the average owner holds 2, which is not the case, as we'll see in a moment, but still pretty cool numbers going on here. Got a total volume of just about 2,000 ETH. Not the highest return in any NFT project, but it's certainly respectable. Yeah, so we can look into sort of what's been going on lately. I did grab 2 more guys last night because I do think that this is a good time to buy Galactic Gang. Looking at the chart, I think that we hit our bottom somewhere around August 31st, September 1st. I truly believe that that's our bottom. I don't think that we'll ever have another whale dump 500 pieces on the floor so far below the floor. I don't think it'll ever happen again. You know, that there's a limited number of these things, and I believe that we're going to start seeing a turn to the upside once the markets start rebounding just a little bit. A lot of members took advantage of that sale. We're seeing numbers 0.07, 0.05 going back. We had members scooping up tens of these things. So the highest amount held was around 500, and now I believe it's around 60. I can check that here. Here's your listings across different rank ranges. Really, there's not many listed. It's crazy. But yeah, we'll go to holders, and you can see now instead of the top person holding 500, which was a lot, now our top holder holds 66, and we have a much more even spread of numbers. Our top person holds about 1%. I think that's a good percentage for any holders to be holding. No one person has too much of the collection right now, which is pretty cool. You can look at this chart. One person that's got it in the little red, or what? How am I looking at this? Oh, 11 to 50. There are 35 holders that hold above 11 to 50. And there's only 3 holders in the above 50 count. Those would be these 3 holders: 66, 53, and 52. Pretty cool. So we can also look at some of the activity that's been going on. A few sales today over the 7-day. We've had some steady sales all week. Nothing too crazy, but as I said before, all those low prices ones are practically gone. We have 1 listing left at below 0.08, and then 4.12 to 0.1, and then really not many. Look at these: 2, 1, 8, 3, 6, 4, all the way up 0.2, 0.8, 0.3, 8. There's not many listed until we get up there, and then most of them are listed up here. So I would call this floor incredibly thin. And that's why I believed it was a good time to purchase, and that's why I purchased last night 2 more gangsters. If I had enough ETH at the time, I would have picked this guy up too, and then our floor would have been 0.083. So that is that. We can go over and check out the rarity. Perhaps that's why this guy hasn't gone, is because he's a pretty high rarity, but not high above the floor at 0.099 is rank 904. and just above that is 1034 and 1032 down here. These would be excellent plays in my opinion. These are very low prices for such rare galactic guys. Moving on up a little bit, you see we have a 912, a 321 up at 0.18. That's pretty incredible. So yeah, just the first page is what we're going to look at, and you'll see it'll jump just on the first page from 0.079 all the way to 0.18. So there's not many in between there, and we've got some good ranks. This 904, 1034, 1032, 1680, 1417, a lot of 1000s, and a few sub 1000s. We have 966 and 912. Pretty cool. 321 though, that's the lowest number on the first page for 0.18. That'd be a cool galactic guy to take home, I'll say that much. It's a really low rank. Alright, so that's the floor. That's everything we've got going on there. Just a quick mention to what we've got going on Discord. Here we are in September. We've got some of these events that we got going on. Just wanted to point out that we are at the end of the month, and we'll have a new calendar coming soon, full of events. But we've got music nights, story times, Kundalini yoga, psychedelic Photoshop sessions, Draw My Galactic Gangs with me, Cornman, Human Dollars, Chakra Conversations, Paint Night, Poker Night, Music Nights, Fall Guys Nights with BU. We've got all sorts of events in the Galactic Gang Discord. So thank you everyone for clicking. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Floor Talk with the Galactic Gang. Not much to cover in this first one, but as we get rolling here, hopefully I will have some cool new announcements for everyone. So yeah, cheers, niceness.